The Love Island winners struggled to live together after bagging the £50,000 cash prize, and, despite furiously denying their relationship had become a sham, split for a few days in December before getting back together again. But Dani, 23, has now confessed that the couple are living in different homes now after moving out of their joined East London pad when the lease came up. She's gone back to to live near her family, while Jack, 27, has scored himself an apartment in South London. Their rows were getting out of hand and the pressure to perform as a couple was too great to carry on, says Dani, who insists they are still in a relationship. Inside Dani Dyer and Jack Fincham's all-expenses-paid holiday in Thailand, Jack and Dani are no longer living together after a series of rows. Image, Instagram. Things are more difficult in the real world. That's where you get to know the person and you learn their faults, she told Fabulous magazine. On Love Island everything is done for you so you don't have to think about anything. Then suddenly you come home and you're arguing and bickering and silly things become an issue. She went on, we both come out of a bubble and we're trying to adapt to this new world. I didn't like it when we were arguing. With relationships, you want to bring out the best in each other and we were bringing out the worst. So you just end up being miserable around each other. Dani has moved back to be near her family. Image, Instagram. But while they may have quietly separated, Dani denies fan theories that she and Jack were somehow forced to stay together in order to make lucrative cash. I'd love to see what money I'm apparently getting out of these commercial deals. I'd love to have that money. Dani continued. I have never been that sort of person. I would never get back with someone for deals that we never had anyway. Yes, we did a show together but we didn't have to stay together if we didn't want to. We were never contracted to do anything like that. That is not a thing and if it is it should be illegal. But the young lovebirds did struggle to adapt to living together in East London, which ended up being a compromise between where they both actually wanted to be. Dani admits she and Jack took things too fast after Love Island. Image, Instagram. Jack didn't want to live in and I didn't want to live in South London so we thought we'd both get our own places and live between them, she explained. We're building the relationship back up slowly. We both moved out of our areas and to Wapping together, where we had none of our home comforts. It's nice to have my own company sometimes. I can watch what I want. When Jack's there, he puts all these bird programs on. When we buy a house, then we can decide where to live, but for the time being we've got to grow. Dani admitted that her family played a role in helping her and Jack decide not to live together anymore, with her nan insisting that 6 months wasn't enough time to get to know someone. Jack Fincham parties on boozy night out while Dani Dyer's in Africa. Dani prefers living by herself now Jack has moved back to South London. Image, Instagram. She no longer says for certain that Jack is the one. Image, Instagram /Dani Dyer. I hope he's the one. I think he is. He brings out the best in me, Dani added hesitantly. Dani refused to be drawn on whether Jack's drug-fueled party